Hello everyone, welcome back to another manga chapter review. I am the Rat, and this is the Rat's Nest. I'm here today with Kyle, as always. Say hi, Kyle.
Hello everyone, I love Nico Robin for One Piece.
You know, Kyle, I don't get the appeal of people being like, mommy this, mommy that, I need a mommy dom. I just, I feel like I should have a large woman step on me so that I could understand. For science.
For science, of course.
I mean, I just don't get the appeal. I just don't get the appeal. I just want to see the appeal,
Look, this is Egghead Island. This is the science world. So for science, of course, I got you.
I feel like a mommy is in order.
Sure. I can't keep the bit running.
Of course.
Oh yeah, we're here with chapter 1065, The Six Faces of Vegapunk. So this was just surface level thoughts. Pretty good chapter. I like the reveal that we get toward the end. We'll get there. But the chapter we had a good fight section. We got to see, we got to check in on all the Strawhats, see what's going on with them, and we got to see all. Yeah, as the chapter name says, we got to see we get to meet all the Vegapunks.
Yeah, and two of them are mommies.
They sure are, Brandon.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, let's get right into it. So, starting off, we get it's only 2 to 3 panels of Zoro and Brook chilling on the ship, where they're talking about they're in Egghead, and Zoro says the way I see it, when it comes to a government island, you got to think about who's going to be around to bail them out if they get caught. It's they're just hanging out on the ship. They don't really care to explore all the technology stuff. So if anything bad happens to them, there's still extra Straw Hats to go in and help. And Brooke says I was thinking the same thing. They're just hanging out. And then this is Caribou, right? That's his name.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Caribou's talking, and he's like, "Hang on, just give me your time. I know it was our deal to drop me off anywhere away from Wano, but please don't drop me off at a government island." And Zoro, just being icy, says, "I heard you helped out our captain. Appreciate it. See ya." See you around.
I think he just meant it to be genuinely nice. I don't even think he was insulting him or anything there.
No, but from the looks of it, it's implying "Hey, appreciate it. I'll see you later. Get off our ship, please."
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a nice couple panels to see what's going on with them at the ship, and then we get the main stuff going on with the new group that we have of Usopp, Nami, Robin, Frankie, and Sanji, right? Those are the 5.
Nami fans eating well this chapter.
Robin fans eating phenomenal too, right?
That's so true.
Both fans of both these female characters are eating phenomenally well.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so we get a lot of scenes, just kind of the Straw Hats seeing a lot of the inventions, like an escalator, talking about making a fake sun. Lilith passes through a holographic door that they walk through. Robin, mommy.
Yes.
And then we get to hear Vegapunk Edison, who is very southern. Y'all can keep going dead ahead. I'm Vegapunk Edison. Howdy. Now just keep walking like I said. And then there's a Seraphim, and then there is Nami and Robin's asses, specifically Nami's. I mean, sheesh,
And then
we get a little kid Jinbei.
So I can't see the screen. Hold on.
We get a little kid Jinbei. He's there. And it's a Seraphim Jinbei. This is interesting. This is something I just noticed. Looking at the panel that has "Out with it, who the heck are you?" on it, right? Top left of this 2-page spread. He has a little thing on his wrist. You see that? It goes down.
Oh, hold on. Okay. The little armband?
I don't think it's an armband. I think it's kind of like a cutout, because it looks like it goes down.
Yeah, it looks like his hand looks like a glove.
Yeah. So that's where I didn't notice. I don't know what that would be for. We can see his hands are webbed. I assume that's just Jinbei because he's a fish man.
Well, what I assume is this is probably just a fake layer of skin. There's this might be an exoskeleton. The thing that looks like Jinbei might be just an exoskeleton almost. Because it doesn't look like it's wrapping around his hand. It looks like it It looks like it's just like his hand is a glove, and then it's like you could roll up his sleeve, and it's just more like a glassy tube with like liquids in it. That's what it looks like right now. I didn't notice that either. Yeah, good find.
Mm-hmm. And like, oh, that was just one giant trap. Yada yada, going through. Nami's about to use her power, but then Jinbei comes through, uses what looks to be like a fruit ability. I don't think it's a fruit ability. I think it's something to mimic or something with Egghead Island itself.
It could, because hang on, we know that Kuma is a pacifista and that he actually has the pawpaw fruit.
Well, I mean, Kuma himself is Kuma, right? He ate the pawpaw fruit.
Sorry, okay, sorry. He's not a pacifista, but we know that he has cybernetic enhancements. So it is possible that we don't know exactly what a seraphim is yet. So like we don't. If it's a living thing that could eat a fruit, it very well could just have these fruit powers.
Yeah.
Or as you said, it could be like it could mimic it. But all I know is I hope nothing happened to Senior Pink, because even Frankie's like, hey, I know that ability.
Yeah.
This.
And so then he goes, chokes Nami. I wish. Sanji's mad.
Wait. That?
Sanji's mad, and then we get, hey, look, Kyle, it's Robin. Ha 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 ha! It's Robin. Look at that.
Sure, we'll move on. We get Sanji fans eat pretty well this chapter because Sanji's not acting like an idiot. You know, he's only the 4th strongest on the crew and all. So
they don't want to push the Strawhats back too far. You know.
Yeah, of course. Then you got mommy stuff happening. Sea Serpent, Snapdragon, Spank. Oh, if only.
Mm-hmm. We get to see that Jinbei can use Fishman Karate too. So there has to be something where this is like part genetic, right? That's definitely what I think.
No, didn't they say that in one of the later panels? We can look in a minute, but
yeah. I know Jinbei still feels messed up. He's gone, yada yada. Still fighting him. Frankie fires a laser. And then we get to see Edison. We get to see a little robot Edison. He's a neat little guy. I reckon he's getting real risky. The Seraphim's still just a kid. We ain't meant to put it through a laser test. So we get to see the Seraphim is still just a kid. So I think they are biological.
So that's why, like, if they're like a biomechanical artificial being per se, they in theory could eat a devil fruit, because we've also seen that Vegapunk's the one who also found out how to give fruits to inanimate objects.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing. I guess since we're here, I'll go ahead and mention it. Right. Okay. At the end of the chapter, the big reveal. This is an island of the past. The ancient kingdom had futuristic technology, even more advanced than what they have on Egghead. So here's the theory: devil fruits are a kind of technology. They very well. I definitely think that devil fruits were invented by the ancient kingdom. Now, to what capacity and as to like how they did it, I don't know. But that would explain why Vegapunk was able to give devil fruit abilities to inanimate objects or find a method. It would also explain why he's the expert on it.
Yeah, because he's here at that island.
And now looking at this Jinbei, who has a devil fruit ability, theoretically, he has an ability very similar to a devil fruit ability that we have seen. The question is then, did Vegapunk just like remake the technology for it?
To like make another fruit?
Yeah, I don't know, to make another fruit, but he just like replicated the power with it.
Who knows if it is like technology, because that would tie into the whole like Joy Boy thing, and like this world or so this civilization might have made a fruit like artificial, like they could all just be artificial devil fruits, not just like the smile, because smile fruits are stated specifically as artificial devil fruits.
Well, yeah, I mean they wouldn't make like artificial devil fruits because they made like the actual devil fruits.
Yeah, so they made like the original devil fruits. That I just want to make that like verification clear though. Like they made the actual fruits.
Yeah.
And something happens to the guy named Joy Boy. And there's 100 years of history that's completely just written out, which I'm guessing, around that time something happened with the kingdom. Mm-hmm. Potential. There's a lot. We just have to I feel like we kind of have to wait on these answers. Like we could theorize, but it's still there's too many unknowns as of the moment to paint like a full picture,
Yeah. Also, I mean, looking at the devil fruits, you could be like, oh, devil fruits. They were given that name because they're like the devil of the sea. Well, maybe they were the invention of the ancient kingdom, and the world government calls them devil fruits because it's like, it's a bit of their power that's still left.
They're the fruit of the devils that,
the devils of Paradis, and then Eren Yeager comes and activates the rumbling. I get it now.
No.
I see exactly where the series is getting. Okay, got a little bit off topic. Let's get back to the chapter. We see Edison talking about laser tests. We're pretty sure the Seraphims are biological. Lilith is mad. Do you have any of the faintest idea how much one Seraphim costs? Rip his skull off. Don't you think it's evil? Just thought of a new invention. We get to see Pythagoras, who is wisdom. Edison is flair. We get to see Pythagoras, who is wisdom, another robot, looking at the battle data, yada yada.
We get the next one.
Yeah, and then we get the next one, who is
York.
Mommy? Maybe?
It's
York
weird.
York is desire. She eats for all the Vegapunks, it seems. Because she eats a lot and then is able to
all in fat, and then like she just becomes like not generic One Piece female design, but like pretty close.
Yeah, and then we also get to see eating, and then Pythagoras goes, I really need the toilet. I'd go myself, but I can't afford to waste any time. I mean, we get to see York coming out of the toilet. So York eats and like uses the restroom for all the Vegapunks, it seems. And being desire, that makes sense. And she's also hot.
Yeah, she does like the basic necessities for all of them.
Yeah,
so
she eats, and then Edison and Pythagoras are like, that hit the spot, and we see Atlas being like, gotta punch something to help me digest.
Like a really we can talk about this for a second. Like, it's really interesting how all these work, or how all of these different Vegapunks work together. Like they are, I would say, more of like one collective. You know, and I know this has already been established, but just seeing it like with York being like, okay, so just because she eats a lot, then everyone else like, oh yeah, I'm full now, and then she sleeps for them. Like, it's weird that one person like does the sacrifice for the others in their respective roles, where the Wrath one just encompasses all of their wrath.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really like that idea, and Oda doesn't miss with his fun, creative ideas, except for when he does Shadow Fruit. But anyway.
That's so true. Then we get to see Shaka come out. Run, that's enough, Seraphim. Edison and Pythagoras here. They've had your field too. So they just wanted to test the Seraphim against the Strawhats. What a shame. Of course, it's going to go butts in the thing. Finally getting Lilith is not too happy about it. Shaka is dripped out. Dude is Gucci down to the socks.
Yeah. And I like how I mentioned this earlier, one of the moments I like from this chapter is whenever they're talking, and he's like, yeah, but I'm also a Vegapunk. Sub just goes, oh yeah, did I forget to mention I'm Vegapunk too? Just classic behavior.
So their shoes stick to the ground. They do that. And then we get the cool big reveal. This island looks like the future.
And then Frankie's like, yeah, it's totally like way beyond the future. And then he's like, wrong. It's an island of the past. And then we get to see what?
Monkey D. Luffy. I was like, Frankie's like, huh? We get to see Monkey D. Luffy. Check it out, Chopper. We get to see they're like, yeah, it's real. Jewelry Bonnie makes her cameo here. What the heck could something like this really move? And then Jinbei old, if it could, how? So that'd be very interesting for Jinbei to meet his pacifista self. I guess Hancock maybe met her pacifista self, but it'd be interesting to see Jinbei's reaction. What do you mean by past? What if I were to tell you that long ago there was once a highly advanced kingdom, not unlike Egghead when it comes to technology, a civilization from 900 years ago? Would you believe me? So One Piece is post-apocalyptic. There was big technological country, right? Big innovation people. And somehow the world government defeated them. For some reason, the world government wanted to. It could be any reason, right? This is a huge reveal, and I think this sets up for more.
Yeah, next chapter. I feel like we'll get an this feels like, with Shaka being the logic, I feel like this is the best moment with literally a captive audience to oh my god, okay, I didn't realize how I know the kid Jinbei's big, but like I zoomed in on the panel and just seeing like Frankie sized up the kid Jinbei. Like, it really puts things into perspective. She's huge. But yeah, I feel like next chapter would be good with literally a captive audience to be like, oh, you want an explanation? Yeah, I can explain it. This is an island of the past. Then we get some detail about what that actually means.
Yeah. Or it could just be a cliffhanger, and next episode we follow Luffy's group. And I think that could definitely happen. What was the world like that? Back like that then? Whatever. It's very interesting. I think this is... Who is Vegapunk is the question then. Who is the man who is so far ahead of the current time and yet only at, if not slightly below, the level of the ancient kingdom?
Yeah.
It's also interesting because Shaka is a man, or has a man's body. So then why is 3 of the 6 Vegapunks women?
Who knows? I certainly do not.
I mean, I guess why are 2 of them robots? But Shaka himself seems to be male. That is due to his body type and the fact that Oda would not draw a woman with that body type.
Yeah, it has to be the hourglass or it's not a woman.
Exactly.
It's either
the hourglass or like obscenely obese.
Yeah, comedically large.
Yeah, or a child.
He did both with York. He literally did.
He did. Wow, York, how come you get to be both of Oda's women?
No, this is a good chapter, and I'm very much looking forward to the next one, and I'm excited to see where it goes from here.
Yeah, no, totally. I think the reveal that not only was the Ancient Kingdom extremely technologically advanced, but theoretically more advanced than even Vegapunk, I think that opens up a lot of theories. It's the question of... It also, I think, messes up with a lot of stuff that's current. Because the thought process was before this was the ancient city, or the ancient kingdom, like, Skypiea and Jaya and stuff like that, where you have the ruins, where I think it was a pretty common consensus to think that those ruins were from the ancient kingdom. I guess they still could be, but knowing what we know, that the ancient kingdom had a technological level greater than our own today, like modern, like Earth, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah,
that kind of throws a wrench in that. We don't know exactly what society was like back then, but I think just knowing the technological, I think it almost rules out some stuff.
Okay, how long ago was it when that one island got blasted into the sky to make Skypiea?
400 years ago. Well, the original island, I can't remember.
Yeah, it's been because the original Sky Island could have existed for a long time without advancements in technology. I could believe that in the clouds this island could exist, and no matter how advanced.
But the part that was the city of gold came from Jaya. That was 400 years ago.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Everything else, I can believe that they're not advanced. The city of gold. Yes, that is most certainly Jaya. That was part of it was launched up, and then we'll just have to wait and see. That's honestly all I can say. As fun as it is to theorize, I don't remember too much of it to talk at a theorizing level.
Yeah, it'll be very interesting to see what people do with it, and very interesting to see where Oda goes with it next chapter. You have any final words you'd like to say, Kyle?
Nico Robin.
If you're this far in the video, obviously there's something you like, so make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment telling us how correct we are and how old the mommy jokes are getting. Coming this Wednesday will be Chainsaw Man, as per usual. Looking forward to it. Dennis and the War Devil finally meet.
Spoilers, Brandon, for people who are watching.
Well, it sucks to suck for them, right? We will see you then, and then the week after that, Sunday after that with One Piece. So we'll see you then. Bye-bye. You gonna say bye, Kyle?
I did. I said bye.
You didn't say bye. It didn't pick up. So you gotta say it again.
Bye.